And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for my next Minecraft Let's Play video, touring Grauman's Chinese Theater. So please take your seats, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hello guys, once again, it's me, Sir Minecraft Mike, where I'm going to take you on a wonderful tour today of the centerpiece of my beautiful city, Hollywoodland, the Grauman's Chinese Theater. Now, this theater was in development for, about about a year and a half. It took me to completely construct it to what it is right now. It is my second most detailed building I've ever created. Blech. Sorry. So, well, let me talk about it from the beginning. So originally the theater used to be made of stone. Of course, that was before we had this smooth sandstone block here. And if you look at the roof today, the roof is still stone. It's more of a tribute, really. But the roof to this day is remaining as a stone roof on top of the wings of the forecourt. So the Grauman's Chinese Theater currently lays on Hollywood Boulevard, and is actually at the end of our new project, Main Street. Yes, this is where, if you recall, we used to have two office buildings. Of course, I had those demolished, and if you're wondering what happened to the fountains, well, I took those out too to create this new planter here, and over here, as, you know, like something in front of the theater. But I destroyed those office buildings because they were so hideous looking, and they just didn't match with the new style of Hollywood. So, I'm actually modeling this new street after Hollywood Boulevard at Disney's Hollywood Studios Park in Orlando, Florida, at the Walt Disney World Resort. So that's what I'm gonna model this new street right here after. And just like in the real park, the Chinese theater will be at the end of the street. And you'll be able to walk directly into it. And you could explore and meander through the forecourt. Alright, so that's my plan for this new project. But we're here to look at Grauman's Chinese. So let's start off with the forecourt. Now this forecourt here, if you're wondering, why does it only have 2 blocks? Well, those 2 blocks are the ceremonial blocks, in which, for me, Sir Minecraft Mike, the first YouTuber to ever place a block into this forecourt. So I get like the big thing. But what my plan is to have other YouTubers come and dig a spot in here and place their own block. Kind of like what they do in the real one, where they do the handprints and stuff. So that's what I plan to do in the near future. So, well, I guarantee you're all probably aching to just walk inside of this thing, so let's enter. I have to close these doors. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the main lobby. I did a little burp. I just had lunch, so I'm gonna sound a little weird. So this is the main lobby of the Chinese theater, and this is very much what it really looks like in reality. Each corner are actually 4 red lacquered columns, and in the real theater, these are actually murals. And in the real theater, they were painted by artist Key Luke, who would later become an actor. Now, this isn't really one-to-one scale of the Chinese theater, but this is how I recreated it, and I didn't have the freedom to work with the space I wanted for a lot of reasons I will get into later. But the way this is formatted is on each end there is a concession hall right here. See, this is a very long concession hall, which is right here. So, and then these are where they would keep all the food. These are all the cash registers. And this is actually an exit to the forecourt. This is actually an overflow entrance in case you know, if I had a huge premiere, you know, we would open these up as an overflow, and they would have to come and enter through here. Now, it's the same thing on the other side too, Seal. We'll peek in. It's just the same thing, you know. Now, that's not what it really looks like. I'm going to tell you that right now. Although the lobby is very close to what it looks like in reality. Now, the reason why this building is formatted is because originally the lobby used to be a lot longer. And what you would do is you would enter right here into these long hallways and enter into where the queue line is right now. And we will be entering through that right now here too. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I want to tell you something about how weird this place is formatted, because it's kind of ingenious, but it's something I will never, ever do again. If you notice, why is this building so small? Well, it's for multiple reasons. Because the theater itself is actually really large, and if I would have actually built it above ground, it would probably have gone all the way to the end here. And this actually marks a spot where it's behind the curtain. So that would have been a lot of space wasted. So that's why I decided not to build it above ground. And actually, this whole entire thing, this mound of dirt, is actually the back building behind the forecourt itself. So I want to get that clarified. So, we come in through here, you go through the lobby, buy your goodies, and then you enter this room. This room is not in the actual theater, but it was here because it was a remnant of the old lobby, which used to go all the way to the end here. Now, the way this works is, oh man, this is probably going to be spazzing out with the lighting, so bear with me. So you come in through here and you go through these, whoops, I didn't mean to place that there. You go through these queue posts, and, there's a little chandelier up there. And then you come here, and there's another mural, but then you have a couple of ways to enter into the theater. One way you can go through is downstairs, which used to be the original way you had to get into the theater. But we then added ramps. These ramps here are for handicapped people, though, in case they need to go on by a wheelchair. So there are 2 of these ramps, and you go down them. Ah, here we are. Welcome to the pre-show lobby. So this is the pre-show lobby area where not pre-show, I mean the holding lobby, before we can open the real theater. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're probably aching by this point to see what the showroom looks like, so I'm going to do this in real Hollywood style, so if you would close your eyes, please, by this point. Alright, you may open your eyes now. Welcome to the Grauman's Chinese Theater Showroom. This is actually the hardest thing to construct. This has been through many renovations, and it took me forever to get it to this amount of detail. And it wasn't easy. Very, very hard to construct. Because I had to actually dynamite all of this space. And when we go backstage to see how all the lighting works, and this is my only Redstone style structure that has a Redstone system, and it's only for lighting, and it actually is very complex. It's less complex than what it originally was before we renovated the theater. So here are all the seats, and you can sit here and then watch the movie on this huge IMAX screen that's actually behind it. I haven't ever torn down the curtain, because I never will, but I've never torn down the curtain to see what the screen looks like. But it's practically touching this curtain, it's probably the same length and size as the curtain. So, yeah, that's basically what the showroom looks like. Oh, I want to tell you this back here. Now, back here, it may look like there are 4 separate balconies, but there are actually two giant separate ones, and these are the best places to actually view the movie. And here, I'll show you where to get to them. Alright, so you have to enter through these doors right here, and then you have to walk up these stairs, and then here, voila, there's the movie. And then here's like a little lounge couch, and then you got like a golden table here, and then you watch your movie right here. Now we have another balcony, which is right here, and you have to walk up very steep stairs, because this is where we have all the lighting and stuff is underneath these. So then we come in right here, and right here is the other balconies. I just placed a block, which are right here. So these are the other balconies to view the movie, although they don't do it good justice, though, so I wouldn't sit here and watch a movie. It's too cramped. Let me look how cramped this thing is. Alright. So we're gonna go straight off here. And now I'll show you the mechanics of how this system works. So we, oh, you have to have a lever, too, to get through around these areas. So we'd use this lever here to open up this door. Make sure that's... Alright, good. Alright, so then we come down here, and this is where all the magic happens. This is the main, oh, sorry about the phone. I hate the phone, it's so annoying. So, the way this works is that you have a redstone current that comes down here, and when this redstone current is on, it causes these redstone torches to turn off, thus turning off the, redstone lamps. And if we go down, where is it, here? This is like, this is where this is like right in front of the screen here. This is that big carpeting area right in front of the screen. This is where all these lights are controlled from. So yeah, it's a lot more simplified than it used to be, and the original one was really crazy. I mean, and it was, yeah, really annoying. So we can come up here too, and this will take us to the ceiling lighting, which is up here. And if you're wondering why is this all rocky and stuff, well, it's because when I constructed the theater, like I said before, I had to use dynamite, and all this rockiness is from that dynamite, you know, from the explosions of the dynamite. That's why it's all rocky. And this diamond block here marks the original height of the theater before I renovated it, and because we had to dig deeper when we renovated the theater, so this marks right where it used to be. And this is actually the wall lighting, and it's the same concept here as the floors, where you have a redstone current that passes here and then turns off the torches so that they can turn off the lamps. Now, if you're wondering why there's diamond in the ceiling, that's because I originally had plans to have this be called the Diamond Theater, and the ceiling would be made of diamond ore, but of course that fell through and it never happened. So we're gonna go up to the ceiling lightings, and this is a very big room actually. When this is controlled, sorry, I burped again. And it's actually low ceiling here too. So this is where all the ceiling lighting is done, and this is the central chandelier. This is where the central chandelier is powered. And once again, same concept is you have this redstone sources turned off, redstone lamps are turned on, redstone layout on, redstone torches off. Works just like that. It's the whole concept of this original idea. So now we'll be coming down and going to look at what's behind the curtain. So I'm going to show you what's behind the curtain. You have to walk through this pathway here. And if you're wondering where, remember when in the near beginning of the video when I showed you this? This is as far as the theater actually goes, and this here is the actual screen. I do plan to build like a scaffolding and have speakers behind it, but that'll be some other project in the future. So now we'll walk back to the main showroom. We'll get a last look at the main showroom. And because I'm not going to show you everything, because a lot of this is mirror imaged. You know, that's how I built it, so it'd be a lot more simplified. Oh, I want to probably go back here. So you have to go up here, and then go way up here. Oh, I'll show you what it looks like with the lights off. So we're going inside the main showroom with the lights off. And it gets like pitch black in here. But what's annoying me is that these things, they seem to like, it's a glitch and it's causing them to stay on. Hopefully you can leave me in the comments how to fix this, because it's really annoying me. Oh man, now this started doing it too? Gosh darn it. Ugh. Yeah, and even here. But yeah, this is the theater when it turns pitch black, and the screen is all illuminated, and it looks all pretty, and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Now we'll turn the lights back on, and we'll get another last look at the main showroom. Alright, well this is the main showroom again. And I want to tell you about the renovations we've had in here. So the renovation on the first one was probably quite a while ago. And this is the current renovations when we had to redo the entire theater's look. Originally the theater almost looked like a Greek theater rather than a Chinese theater. So I looked at the pictures of the real Grauman's Chinese in Hollywood, California to get an actual ideal look and how I would do this. So that's when we redid the chandeliers, that's when we redid all the layout of the lamps, and even we renovated the entire seating too, because the seating is now elevated, so it's like you can't there's not going to be somebody in front of you that's like bigger than you or something and their head's in the way. Because that's what we used to have before, was very flat seating, and it only had 3 like dips in it, and it really looked awful. So that's why we had to redo the entire seating inside this theater. So that was that. And now we can go back out here and say goodbye to the showroom, because this will be the last time you're ever gonna see it. Alright. I don't think there's anything else. This will lead back to other maintenance areas that we already showed you, so we don't have to go there. And you know what? We'll go up the stairs this time. Blah 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 blah. And then you go out the thing like this. So you just come out through it like this. Ah! I hope my iPod is gonna get this well, but it probably should. It's just that the lighting in here is so dim, it causes the iPod to kind of spaz out. So, yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the Grauman's Chinese Theater, and I hope you enjoy this next YouTube video. And I will love to see you in the next one, where we tour another one of my famous grand monuments that I've built here in my city of Hollywood. Alright, bye-bye.